Okay, so today we will talk about the muscle dystrophies, right? So in the muscle dystrophies, the first one we have is Duchenne muscle dystrophy, right? In this one, we will be having two signs. Two major ones are Gower sign. So what is Gower sign? In the Gower sign, the patient won't be able to stand on his own without using his upper extremity. So that is the main finding in the Gower sign. Why? Because the patient will be having weakness at the level of thigh region and also the hip region, right? In the hip region and also in the thigh region, the muscles of these regions will not be working properly because they will be very weak. So because of such thing, the patient won't be able to stand on his own using his thighs and hip region muscles, right? Fine. Then what he does, he usually uses his upper extremity muscles to stand on his own, right? Fine. Then we would also have another thing called a pseudo hypertrophy of calf muscle. Is it pseudo hypertrophy of calf muscles? So what happens in this one? Here in the calf muscles, these calf muscles will be hypertrophied, right? So those are the two findings that you are seeing in the Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Fine. Then we'll move on to this myotonic dystrophy. See, in this patient, we'll be having a V-shaped lip. See, a V-shaped upper lip will be present there. So first finding is V-shaped upper lip. Right? Then we'll be having a facial weakness, right? The whole of the face will be having a facial weakness. So in this patient, we'll be having this ptosis. This patient, the ptosis is evident here, right? So there is facial weakness. So this is an image based thing, right? Fine. Then we will also have this thing. What is this one? So this is a temporal fossa. In the temporal fossa, the muscle mass will be reduced. The muscle mass in the temporal fossa will be reduced, right? So this is one important finding here, right? So these are the three things. So first one is a V-shaped upper lip and then facial weakness, and after that we will be having decrease in the muscle mass in the temporal fossa. So with that, with this image itself, we have studied this myotonic dystrophy. Fine. Then we have a simple thing. It's a very easy one. See, the name itself will be having the problems that are happening in this disease, right? So first, the patient will be having this facial weakness, right? So facial weakness is also seen in this patient, right? Fine. Then there will be pinging of scapula. Is it pinging of scapula? What is the second word in this disorder? The second word is scapulo, right? So first word is facial weakness, that is over, and then for scapula we have the pinging of scapula, and then for third one we have, see, third one is a humeral dystrophy, right? So in the humeral part we'll be having the weakness of these muscles, not weakness, atrophy of these muscles. So atrophy of certain muscles will be happening. Atrophy of muscles around the humerus. What are these muscles? Mainly the three muscles will be involved here. So what are they? First one is a deltoid, and then biceps, and then triceps. So these are the three muscles that are involved in this disorder, right? So these are the main points for all these dystrophies. So first one is a Duchenne muscle dystrophy. Let's see just a summary of this thing. That in the Duchenne muscle dystrophy we'll be having Gower sign and then pseudo hypertrophy of calf muscles, and then in the myotonic dystrophy we'll be having decreased muscle mass in the temporal fossa and V-shaped upper lip, and also facial weakness will be there, right? So then facioscapulohumeral dystrophy, in that we have a facial weakness and then pinging of scapula, and then atrophy of muscles around the humerus, that is deltoid, biceps, and then triceps. So these are the things about dystrophies, right? Thank you.